Hello everybody, today we are going to talk about creating coupons and other miscellaneous discounts as Pricebook items inside of your Pricebook in SuccessWare so that they can be used by your technicians out in the field using SWR Remote. And to do that, we're going to open up the Pricebook and we are going to click OK past this message that pops up, and it'll bring us right inside of our Pricebook now. Now we can set up coupons in a couple of different ways. You can make them either tasks or miscellaneous items. Either one, it doesn't really matter, but either way, you have to make sure that you set up a category that would be for the coupons and discounts. For me, I have it as a miscellaneous item. So I can click right on the category here and load up all of the items that are inside of it. Now you'll see with coupons, there's a couple of different things. First off, you can then charge it to a specific category here and a specific group. And you can also, with the group, identify where the expense type and where the sales type is going, so that you can hitch your accounting appropriately. This way, if you want to identify coupons in a different section that maybe a military or friends and family discount would be, you could go ahead and do that. Or if you have coupons that are coming from a certain section, maybe you have like a Yellow Pages coupons versus coupons that are in your mailers, you can also dictate different expense and sale types to them as well, so that you can then kind of compare and contrast which one of your marketing campaigns is doing the best. After you have set that inside of here or inside of here, you would go ahead and then click Save, and that'll save that information. To kind of get a further information about that, please speak to somebody on the accounting side in your company or speak to SuccessWare support so that you make sure that you have the appropriate expense and sales type assigned. Once you do that, we can go ahead and talk about creating an item. Now, when creating a coupon, there's a couple of different things you want to do. First off, you would right-click and hit New Miscellaneous Item. And this will go through and allow you to create the item. So you can create the item number. And then you can create the description. Again, the description is what is going to show up on your invoice in SuccessWare21. So you want to make sure that the description is human readable and also something that is presentable to the customer to show the value for it. So for example, this one might be my Yellow Pages ad coupon. And that way I have my Yellow Pages ad coupon here, I have the item number, and I can go through now and add in the price. Now the price for a coupon is actually going to be negative. This way you can go through and you can create the price so that this would then come off the total amount due for the invoice. So for example, my Yellow Pages coupon is actually $50. So I'm going to click negative $50 as the price, and this will create a negative $50 line item on my invoice to show to the customer the fact that you used the Yellow Page coupon. Once you're done, you can go through and click the Save button, and that will save that coupon. And there you have it. You have a $50 coupon. With coupons, you want to make sure you go through and put in all the different coupon types you have. So for example, if you have maybe some seasonal coupons, such as like a fall coupon or one in the spring, you want to make sure you add those in as well. Or if you have different kind of tiers of coupon, for example, it might be $50 off one task. It might be $100 off if they do 2 or more tasks. You want to make sure that you create different line items for all of the different types of coupons that you might have out in the field. With that, you can also go through and set up different sections as well. I also set up a discount section here. So maybe that there's a certain kind of discount that you want to apply to a level. For example, maybe you have you want to do your discounts as a negative task. You could do that right inside here as well. Also, with coupons too, there might be one that's a little bit more subjective. In other words, the technician doesn't give a specific amount off every time. Maybe they give off $10 on this job, $25 off on this, or it's a certain percentage. Well, if that's the case, I recommend making it a negative $1. And the reason I recommend making it a negative $1 is that the tech would then go through when they add that line item onto the invoice, and they can update the quantity of it. So maybe it's negative $1, but you want to take $50 off. They make the quantity 50. It'll be 50 times negative $1 and take off $50 on the job. This is a way for you to have a discount or a coupon that is a little bit more open-ended for the technicians, but also still be able to lock down the prices. So if you lock the prices so that the technicians don't change the price, then you could still have them be able to give the subjective discounts that are a little bit open-ended for the technician. If you don't lock down prices and you give the technicians the ability to go through and edit prices of items, then you can leave them to be whatever you need it to be. Again, I still recommend making it negative $1 so that the technician knows to keep it negative and changes the price to be what they need to be when they add it on the invoice. And once you're done, you click Save, and that will save it. So just kind of in recap here, you got to make sure that you have a section here for coupons and discounts. You can actually edit the category and the group to make sure the expense type and the sale type are certain sections that you want it to be. Again, speak to your accounting department as well as SuccessWare support if you have questions about different expense types and sales types. With that also, you got to make sure that you have your groups for the discounts. And in the groups, you want to make sure you have each different type of coupon or discount that you may have, whether it be a seasonal one such as a fall or spring, or different ones for different ads. You also want to make sure you have different tiers of coupons if coupons are used for different amounts when you do multiple tasks. Lastly, you want to make sure that you have any negative $1 coupons if there's any more open-ended or more subjective coupons where the technician would take off a certain kind of discount or coupon based on the type of job it is. And that's how you go ahead and set up coupons. The technicians would then, when they're building an invoice, be able to go right inside the coupon and discount section and find the items and be able to apply them to the invoice, and ultimately it would take it off the total amount due. It will create a negative line item onto the invoice so that it shows the value to the customer. Thank you. Please call SuccessWare if you have any questions about building the price book inside SuccessWare, or please reach out to the SW Remote support team if you have questions about adding coupons and discounts using SW Remote out in the field. Thank you.